I'm sure when you're thinking healthy eats, granola bars come to mind. But you need to watch out. They're not all healthy. These ones are. They're my cherry almond butter granola bars, and they're gonna be perfect. They're gonna be chewy and crispy, and it all starts out with a little bit of coconut oil, some almond butter, and some honey to sweeten things up. I wanna amp up the flavor a little bit and add in some vanilla. That smell that comes out, wow. And it sort of richens up the color too. I need this to cool down just a little. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get the dry ingredients ready. Starting with some old-fashioned rolled oats. And you really do need the old-fashioned ones because the quick cooking ones don't hold up the texture, and that's what you're looking for. Now, I grew up with rolled oats because my parents are lovers of them, and my sister and I would have it for breakfast just about every morning in so many different ways. That's what I love about this recipe, is you can make this your own. So, my version starts off with some puffed rice for that extra little crunch. And I'm adding in some flaxseed for extra protein and some omega-3. I want to spice things up, starting with some sweet cinnamon. And to warm things up, I'm using some ground cardamom. It smells so good. And if you haven't tried dried cherries, you need to. They're a little more plump and a little more tart, but you can also use dried cranberries if you'd like. I'm using some pumpkin seed because they add a really nice crunch. Again, I know I told you healthy, but a little dark chocolate is actually really good for you. So, I need some in here. Now this looks perfect, and it's ready for that warm almond butter I made earlier. Now we combine our wet and dry ingredients. Then into the baking pan, and I'll just use my fingers to make a nice, even layer. Then into the fridge to set. There's something so gratifying about making your own granola bars. I mean, I know exactly what's in mine. And I like to cut these up in long strips. Have a look at that granola bar. Wow. It's chewy. And the first thing I got was a hint of that tart, dried cherry. I love it because it still has that little crunch from that puffed rice, those pumpkin seeds, and I love those hints of cinnamon and cardamom. Again, make this your own.